Fine. How are you doing? Very good. Welcome to ICU Sports News. All right. So, how has your preparation been leading up to this match?
We'll see how.
All right. So, can you tell us about the team's mindset and morale before this important match?
For us, our aim is to win the match as we are preparing for the second game. So our mindset is to win.
Okay. And are there any specific strategies or tactics you have been working on for this match between ICU?
Sure, we have been trained by a professional coach. So I think the tactics that we've been training and what we've been working on will surely help us to win this match.
Okay, so and what would be the key to victory for your team today?
The key would be attacking strength. We really worked hard with our attacking team, and that's what we're working on. So that would be our key, and that will really help us in winning this match.
Right. And lastly, what message would you like to send out to your fans and supporters before the match kicks off?
To the fans that support NRDC, we really appreciate your support, and we pray that you may continue supporting us and encouraging us, as that really boosts our morale. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us, Jack, and we're wishing you the very best of luck. Coach Glad, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And welcome to ICU Sports.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, what are your expectations from the team in terms of performance and strategy as they go up against the Information and Communications University football club?
Actually, I think we really expect a good game from you guys, from ICU. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we expect.
Okay, and are there any injuries or player absences that might impact your game plan?
Not really.
Okay, and what can fans expect in terms of playing style and formations today?
Good game. My boys will probably give you a good game.
Okay, and what's your message to the fans and community as they eagerly await this match?
I think positive results. Positive results. We are going to win this game, at least by 3 to 4 goals somewhere.
Okay. Okay, Mapalo, welcome to ICU Sports.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so how has your preparation been leading up to this match?
In terms of preparation, I think I've done the homework. Competing with 3 universities at a goal, I think for us to give us a good experience on what we're going to expect, even as we go for Zosa games. So this is just, you can say, it's a mini Zosa for us.
Okay, and how important is teamwork and communication on the field, and how do you plan to excel in these areas?
Football is a teamwork, so if we don't coordinate as a team, then we can't play. So our team, if we work together, then we know we can compete at the highest level, and everything will be in place.
All right, and can you tell us about the team's mindset and morale before this important game?
I think it's very positive. Looking at where we're coming from, we haven't lost lots of games, we've been winning games, so I think we are very positive.
Okay, and what would be the key to victory for your team today?
Just focus, be patient, and humble.
tell us what your expectations are from the team in terms of performance and strategy.
Yes, thank you very much. I think this afternoon we're expecting more from the team, knowing that we have prepared very well for the upcoming games. So obviously we're expecting a more impactful tactical game, which I expect our team should be the winners.
Are there any words of wisdom or encouragement you would like to share with the team?
Yeah, so for me and for the university at large, we are expecting a great performance from the team, and I can only encourage them to perform very well, with high spirits, and obviously to look at the opponents, not to underrate them, but to go with a full mind in the game.
Okay. Can you comment on the strength of the opposing team and how you plan to counter them?
Yeah, definitely. The opposing team, NRDC, they're quite a tactical team. So obviously we are going with a more diverse format, and we expect our defense and also our midfield to be at par with our opponents.
So how do you feel about the team's performance?
The team really performed well, but the game was really tough. We really played against the good side.
Okay.
Yes.
So how important was it to stick to the game plan, and how well do you think the team executed it?
We really tried sticking to our game plan. So playing against such a side which had a very good game plan as well was really tough. So we had to switch our game plan here and there to change how we find the goal. But we were really a good side, I would say. So it was really tough for us.
Alright, so and how does the support of the fans and the crowd affect your performance?
With the crowds, the supporters, I wouldn't say they really affected us. Because they were giving us morale to find a goal, which was really good for us. They were pushing us more to find a goal. So I think it was really good for us.
Okay, and what emotions are you experiencing after this massive result?
It was really disappointing for us. We really didn't expect a draw because we thought we were playing against a team that's preparing, and we started ahead of them, so it's really disappointing for us.
Okay, so what lessons can the team NRDC take away from this match, whether it's a win or loss?
We have to go back to our drawing board and start again, more especially with our striking, because we really didn't have much at go. So I think this game has really taught us more. We need really to go back to our drawing board and work on our striking.
Your initial thoughts on the team's performance?
Okay, so what I can say about the team, I think the performance was average, being in mind that the players had to adapt to the new ground because the pitch wasn't all that impressive. Otherwise, just from my side, I can say they did their best.
Okay, and how well did the team execute the pre-match strategies and tactics?
Okay, so in the first half, I think they were struggling, but eventually they adapted to the ground.
Okay, and are there any specific takeaways from today's match that you address in the future training sessions?
Yes, so we need to go back to our drawing board so that we look at the gaps that we're having, and we definitely will improve.
All right. So looking ahead, how will this match influence your approach in upcoming fixtures, especially the ZUSA varsity games?
So this is an eye-opener, so it means we still need to improve, especially on the striking post. Yeah, there were a lot of gaps, and also the defense was okay, but we could see some gaps with the goalkeeper, so we need to improve on that area.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us and wishing you the very best.
All right, thanks.
Coach Nsama, what are your initial thoughts on the team's performance?
Yeah, I think the team performed very well. We stuck to the game plan that we had set, and the draws, the results speaks for themselves. Our opponents were quite tough as well, yeah. So they prepared very well as well, but we were able to maneuver around, and then at the end we had a draw.
Okay. So can you highlight any critical moments or turning points in the game?
Yes, we did have a number of few chances. Our striker did have a clear chance at some point, which was supposed to be put to bed. Unfortunately, it didn't happen as we planned. Okay, so yeah, I think overall the game was okay.
Okay. So and how do you assess the overall progress and development of the team?
Yeah, I think the team has improved from the last time we played so far. I think we're able to, of course, there are so many other areas that we have to work around prior to the games that are going to be coming in October. But I think so far, so good.
And how do you plan to maintain or build upon the team's momentum or address any setbacks?
Yeah, so we had a 4-back plan, okay, where there's a point where we are under pressure, and then we're able to rehearse and then draw back some of the players to the defense so that we can suffice that area as well.
And can you comment on the players' mental and emotional resilience during the match?
Yeah, of course. I'm sure you're very much aware that we were waiting for the other team to come in. So I'm sure maybe due to the sun and all that, there was fatigue that was creeping in. But once the game started, we saw our players coming back to gaining momentum, and then they were able to play very well.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach Nsama, and we hope to see you next time. How do you feel about the team's performance?
The performance was good. We had to stick to the plan. The fight was there, and I would say overall we are good. We'll work on the rest in training.
All right. Can you walk us through the key moments of the game from your perspective?
Okay, so to start with, the game was intense, and it has ended with an intensity. The energies were high both sides. They've given us a good challenge, and for that we've learned one or two things, of which will be applicable in the next games.
All right. And what emotions are you experiencing right now after this massive result?
Okay, right now the emotions, I would say everyone has become hungry. We're still hungry, we're still equipped, and I would say we're not full with the result, of which we intend to push further in the next matches.
All right. And what lessons can the team take away from this match, whether it's a win or loss?
Okay, I think the best lessons we'll take from this match is game discipline, the momentum, keep on fighting for better results. So a draw, either way, it's not a win, but we'll still push for wins in the next matches.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us and wishing you the very best.
All right, thank you.
And this has been ICU Sports News.